The 34th Annual Stellar Gospel Music Awards were held on Friday, March 29th at the Orleans Arena here in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. The night was filled with music, praise, and worship. Stay tuned to see some of the Stellar's biggest winners, as well as my interview with Dexter Walker and another surprise interview that you don't want to miss. Hey everybody, it's Kimberly Eichelle from Talented Television, and we're backstage at the Stellar Awards. I am so excited. So stay tuned. Let's go. Jonathan, you've been a blessing through your music and to the community. I'm from Las Vegas. Can you just give us a little words of inspiration to the Las Vegas community? They call us Sin City, so just to encourage the people out here.
Yeah, I would say, be excited that God has something really special for you. Whenever you get that close to a pressurized situation, you're in a place where they actually call you members of Sin City, residents of Sin City. That's just such a great opportunity for God to show His true power. He loves crazy situations. He loves it when it don't look good. He loves finding the lot in Sodom and Gomorrah. He loves that. He loves pulling the crazy, he loves pulling the peace out of the craziness. So I just really want to inspire y'all and let y'all know that God is looking for somebody in Sin City to stand for Him. Is it going to be you?
Absolutely.
That was a fun moment in life. Hey! I love these people. So when Campbell produced that song, in my voice memos in my phone, I was riding down the street one day. This is a true story. And in my head, I heard this. Every time you look up, you gon' see me win. Every time you look up, you gon' see me win. Yeah, I had that, right? And it wasn't the whole song. It just was that piece. So I called Warren Campbell. I think he's one of the dopest producers in the world. And I said, Warren, I wrote a song. Didn't happen yet. And I said, I want to come to LA and I want to work with you. He said, okay, cool. We booked the time to do it. I flew to LA with just that part. From the hotel to Warren's studio, the rest of the song came. I was in the car with my voice memo. I was just like, I got that E-I-T-T-O-I. I got no reason. And it was meant to be a moment to kind of like help you to use the power of your tongue. The Bible says the life and death lies in the power of your tongue. So if you say you have the victory enough, guess what? You'll start to walk in it, you'll start to think like it, you'll start to be like it. That's right.
All of the songs that you recorded.
Mine? Oh, Jesus. Well, aren't you glad God never gave you what you deserve? I'm so glad God never gave me what I deserve. True, right? Yes. It's my favorite song right now. Is that all?
We know you as a singer and as a preacher as well, but also an author. What do you hope people grab from your book that you've written?
Well, you know, we have a song you were in. But I wanted to also give people information on how they can win. Because a lot of us know that we're winners, but very few of us know how to live the life of a winner. And so in this book, I wanted to give you in-depth information to make sure that you're living what you're talking about. So I teach you how to win in multiple areas: your health, finances, thinking like a winner. If you never think beyond where you are, you never go beyond where you are. Even surrounding yourself with winners. And also defining your win correctly. Don't compare your win to someone else's win or even natural circumstances, because as you may not know it, but you win every day. The fact that you get up every morning, you're winning. The fact that you're doing what God calls you to do, you are winning. And so it's just all about you recognizing them. And I tell people, if nobody else celebrate your win, you step back and you celebrate what God is doing in your life.
Favorite hymn?
Oh, that's easy. Pass me, oh gentle Savior.
A hymn. Yes, Lord.
Okay.
My humble cry, while thou art calling, do not pass me by, crying Savior.
Yes, God.
Oh, Savior, hear my humble cry. No, Savior.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Savior, hear, do not pass me by.
Yes.
Serve it all. Yes, sir.
I just have to back up just a second. When I first got the news of having a brain tumor, I was coming to the Stellars about 13 years ago.
Wow.
So I'm back tonight after all that time. And the blessing is that nobody would know what I went through unless I told you. God is so good. He's so good. So I'm sorry if I get a little emotional, but when we started singing How I Got Over, that thing just got all down in my spirit, because I know, I don't wonder, I know God brought me over. And I know that He even ordained such a time as this. I couldn't see this when I was going through what I was going through. 10 months of rehab, couldn't feed myself, couldn't walk by myself, couldn't even put my clothes on by myself. Lost all my hearing in my left ear. I am clinically deaf in my left ear. But God is awesome. He is amazing. And so that's why I just own Him everywhere I go. I'm so sorry, but woo.
Yeah. All right now.
He's just good like that. I know that God, my God, God is good. I know He is. Oh, God, my God, God is good. Yeah, know that He brought me out of darkness. God is good.
Hey, this is Dexter Walker. You're watching Talented Television with Kimberly Eichelle.
Righty, people, look who I have here, Mr. Dexter Walker himself, nominated for a Stellar this year. Dexter, tell me what it feels like to be here.
I've been here a few times before, and I always kind of felt like you don't belong here. But I don't know, something kicked back in. I do belong here. I do belong here. I feel great. I feel like me and my choir, we have worked hard for the past 15 years, and we're seeing the fruit. God is truly doing His thing, and I know this is what what my choir, this is what we're supposed to be doing, to encourage and inspire the world. So I feel good. We did not win on tonight, but we're winners anyway.
awesome. And I just want you to give those out there that are giving or coming up and wanting to do choir or wanting to go forth. You didn't give up on your dream. How can you tell them not to give up on their dream?
Wow. Once you draw closer to God and you listen to his voice and he tells you this is exactly what you're supposed to do, that's what praying and fasting is all about. You got to know if this is for you or not, whatever that you desire to do. And with that being said, because I know what God told me to do, I'll never give up on it. I'll never get up. Things may not be good all the time, but I know this is what he wants me to do. I know that sometimes we may not think we're not being effective, but we are, because we're doing what God told us to do. So that's why, I'm not gonna lie, there have been some times where, I wanted to be like, you know what, but something will kick back in, the word of God, or someone would, God, he not only speaks through the word, but he speaks through people, he speaks through situations, and those situations, people, the word, just put me back in place again,
One of the baddest choir directors in the land, Mr. Dexter Walker. Hey everybody, it's Kimberly Eichelle with Talented Television, and look who I have here, the famous Q Parker. Q, how are you today?
I am just so wonderful. How are you?
I'm great. Are you enjoying Las Vegas?
I am. This is my third Stellar Awards. I'm excited to be here this year. Have a lot of friends that are nominated, a lot of friends that I just want to be their cheerleader and root them to victory. But also I'm here to promote a new project that I'm working with under my label. It's called the Bridge Project. Okay. And it is the blending of the gospel industry and the R&B industry to show that there doesn't have to be a divide. I grew up Kojic, but I got an R&B record deal, and so I know what it's like to be an R&B guy but still love the Lord, still have a relationship. And so imagine your favorite gospel male singers and your favorite male R&B singers on one collaborative record, a record of brotherhood, a record of unity and community, to just show that there doesn't have to be this wall that separates these two genres.
Yes, I love that. I grew up Kojic as well, so I know what you're talking about. You got to be born in. All right. Yes, well, thank you so much. My show is called Talented Television. If you will just give one word to encourage somebody out there who's trying to get into the industry or work in their talent, what would you tell them? What's your words of wisdom?
My words of wisdom is to really just do the work. Continue to better your craft, understanding that the moment you rest, somebody is sweating bullets in their garage. Yes. They are working diligently, no sleep. And so doing the work opens the lane for all the other opportunities. And you want to always be prepared, because you never know when that opportunity will present itself. And the worst thing you can do when opportunity comes is not be prepared.
Yes, indeed. Words of wisdom.
I hope you enjoyed your behind-the-scenes look at the 34th Annual Stellar Gospel Music Awards. Remember to watch the broadcast on Easter Sunday on BET. Yes, April 21st at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.